Hey everybody, what's up? It's GleeCon, and I am back again. And so are you. We're watching today, we're watching me take that next step. So we're continuing our vanilla walkthrough. Yesterday we did a Gnomeregan run, but we didn't actually go kill the bosses. Our goal was to find the only quests that are remaining from the original OG classic game and get those bad boys done in Gnomeregan. We're going to do the same thing on Horde today. But our Horde character in the Eastern Kingdoms is only level 3, so actually today we're going to be having her walk the world with her little demon imp, and Gleemonology here is going to try to get as close to level 10 as she can so that she can enter Gnomeregan. As she's one of the... out of the stable of 9, we have 5 that have hit level 10 and mount capability, dungeon capability. So she's the lowest character we have at level 3. Stay a while and listen. We also have our Horde. We have our Gleehoof Shaman is only level 6. Our Rogue is only level, I want to say maybe 4. Our Orc Rogue. Alright, so we got a profession trainer and all that back there, but we can't learn professions. I don't really care that much about that. The Bad Eye? I don't know why I have one of those. Linen Cloth we definitely need. Alright, so we're in what? Brill? The goal is going to be to walk around the world. We're going to kill whatever we can as we walk. And I'm just going to explore the zones so that we can get XP for exploration. Because she's going to be an enchanter and tailor, which means there's no XP that's going to come out of her job. And she can't do any quests because there are no Eastern Kingdom quests this low that are actually applicable. So she's kind of in a little bit of a rough spot. All she has is Shadow Bolt for Imp and Corruption. That's all she has. And it is what it is, right? There's not a lot we can really do. Just kill mobs as we go. And I gotta get my little imp. Yeah, attacking maybe as soon as there you go. As soon as I start to attack, we want the imp to attack too. Yeah, then he's already got himself going. Perfect. At least we haven't touched her in a little while, so she's quivering with anticipation. She is... at least she will be... getting a lot of rested XP is more what I was thinking about. I think we gotta get him going in the beginning. Yeah, see, she doesn't really need to cast a second one. She just hits. Maybe I should flip it. You know what? Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we're gonna start by getting him going, and then she could hit him. Yeah, that feels like at least I'm doing something the whole time then. Him going that. Just for this current little iteration. Shadowboat's a little slower, but a little more powerful, right? But that gives a couple more ticks on Corruption. Alright, so why we're going over here is because there are a couple little areas over there we haven't explored. We don't need anything in the river here. We do need 554 XP to get to level 4. Yikes. I don't know. I'm hoping we can get at least... It'd be cool if we could get to level 9. Look at the, mist hanging above that. That's actually pretty cool. But I would be shocked if we did. Getting to level 9 would be difficult. We weren't even able to get to level 9. I should just be killing any mob I see like that on the way. We weren't even able to get to level 9 when we, started, I think, at level 5 with Gleemoregan. Oh, look, Gordo is a repair guy now. That's kind of funny. You no longer are doing a quest for Gordo. Guess I just need to take down any mob I see, so. Let's go, you little imp. My little imp's name? Roll Rot. I read somewhere, I saw a little Reddit post where someone's like, they should do the warlock's demons the way that hunters do the pets. I'm guessing, I took that to mean like, let's make it to where you have to find them yourself, you can enslave them, you can name them, yada yada yada. I'm really focusing on this because then I can do I don't know. Yeah, switching it up. It's just easier for me to click that first. Alright, we're in this little farm. We did just get the Solden farmstead, so that's one of the ones that actually opened up the map all the way to here. We might get some XP if we go over in this abouts area. I remember on, I think it was Anniversary, you could go over there. There was like a Murloc or something. And we did on Classic, this is where we attempted to take our Tauren to get Cluck, but there was some kind of mistake, like, or maybe I took my Hunter over here. Either way, I killed a bajillion of these guys because there's chickens, see right there? This is a nice, easy place for you to get chickens if you want to do Cluck, but I guess because Wowhead has Cluck on Classic as being a neutral quest, it is not a neutral quest. That is a lie. Our judges have determined that that was a lie. Now, there's no point to queue up a second. Now, we could try to tag her. Him. Try to get a couple like that going, maybe. We build our XP up that way. So get ourselves in a spot to... Yeah, so we'll get you. Send the imp after him. Okay. Go grab this one. Oh, we just hit level 4. Alright, that's worth exploring. We gained Unending Resolve. This will harden my skin, reducing... It's a 3-minute cooldown. Reduces the damage by 25%, and I'm not interrupt, silenced, or pushed back. So it's like it kind of goes with Will of the Forsaken. Just another... It's actually maybe a little better. Interrupt... so yeah, these are... Now I have a couple. Well, Unending Results probably a little better. So, boring, to say the least. But what are you gonna do, you know? Alright, so let's go look and see, I wanna keep going to see, can I get over to those lakes? Also, you know, we're killing these farmers, it's not the worst thing. Cool. A little hatchet. Level 4, that doesn't do a gosh dang thing for us. Remember, at level 5, we can have our profession. So, that's what we're going after, right? Little impy. Okay, there's a Scarlet Warrior. Nice, got a little crit or something. Okay. Set the business end on you. That's it, we just keep cruising and jamming. See, and like we experienced with our other person, the XP is not... Oh, I didn't see that, dude. I'm gonna use this Unending Resolve now. that there's no pushback on my magic there. Oh, it looks, I got that little thing around me. That's kind of cool. Since we pulled that guy, he kind of popped out of nowhere. He's coming right for us. And I don't have a tank yet. And I don't know how you get more of those. Maybe there will be some extra powers that pop. Like that generate, I'm pretty sure there will, that generate little shards or whatever. Alright, so we are almost to the little boundaries. I would imagine this tower right here will give us 27. What? Why? Why was that? Oh, did I already ran out of rested XP? That's trash. Alright, so we've run out of rested XP. We're at the Scarlet Palisade now. Okay. Crusader's Outpost. This is not triggering. That sucks about the whole XP, though. Rested XP is over. So did you feel like, oh, it wasn't so bad to get from 3 to 4? Well, the fun is over. Okay, there are, I think, ways to fight Murlocs. But I 100% remember going over here for some reason in Anniversary. There's something. I don't know if it was exploring the zone fully, if there was this quest that wanted you to go kill some Murlocs down in this lake. Can't remember, but it is a thing. Or it was. Yeah, there's a Vilefin Puddle Jumper. Vilefin Minor Oracle. Of course. And was I here just to kill Vilefin because that was part of a quest? I don't remember, but I really feel like... Or... I think I had a... No, not maybe it wasn't Anniversary. It wasn't Anniversary. It was, Classic... What do they call it? Classic Plus, or... Like, where you could gain little runes or whatever it was called to really make your... To learn better. Like, I was able to get maybe like some kind of Frost Mage thing from one of these guys. I don't remember exactly. But now, nothing. We're not even getting any XP from exploring here. So, that was a little bit of a waste. Can't go up there. Maybe if I had a flying mount. Alright, we still need 1,200 XP, but at 27 a pop, yikes. That will take a little time. I guess we're going to work our way up now into this area. And then I'll circle back around to Brill to ultimately sell off, or... If we can get an AoE, because that's one thing that really hurt us, slash helped us. We had little to no AoE with the mage. So that wasn't until we started getting Arcane Blast that it was like, oh, this is useful. Like, this gives me a little burst. So right now we're stuck to doing what I just did, kind of using Corruption as a quicker, like as a damage spreading unit, because it's an instant. You just pop dots on them. And if only one is going to come, because it allows me to immediately shift my focus to a third, you know? My imp can kind of help polish off whatever's available. And it does allow us to chain a little bit faster than we were with the mage. At least to start. So these guys can chase us. Also the slow, which is good for kiting. it also slows down the game a little bit. The Scarlet Crusade shall smite the wicked and drive evil from these lands. Good jerk. Shanking me like that. Okay, useless water. Alright, here's more Murlocs. Whispering Shore, but it wasn't worth XP. I don't know the rhymer. Ooh, a rare. Those are what we really want. Because the rares, that gives you a... They give you like freaking 10 times as much XP. Let's see how much this one rare will be worth. 400. More than 10 times. And we got a bag out of that. Almost 20 times the XP. So that's great. We got a bag. Love it. Love it. And these guys do drop cloth. I don't know the rhyme or reason between which types of Murlocs drop cloth. That elite guy did. And we're close now. Well, not close, but 477. Yeah, it's just a matter of how fast can we kill these dudes. How fast can we kill doggies? How fast can we kill demons? Get them. Great. Auto loot messed up. Okay. Alright, now we should get some XP for exploring this spot. That part should be fine. The heck? There's no more weapon skills anymore. That's... You know, it's cool when you're doing it. There's something nice about it when you first start playing Classic, but when you're doing the grind, it's not. Alright, so I guess the downside of an episode like this is just like, there's no real lore. So, because we're just doing a grind, gotta kind of look for the lore. Alright, so we are... First of all, we've been killing dudes. Now, those dudes, for the most part, are Scarlet Crusaders. I think they all were. Except for maybe those Farmstead dudes. Were the Farmstead guys? Alright, now these are Rattlecage soldiers. Here we go. Now we're fighting... We just found Agman Mills. Agman Mills in Classic has got a really cool storyline. That's nice. Just pulling dudes left and right as much as I can. I don't know if it's going to be good with the skeletons because they will not run to me, or are they? I'm not sure. Just pulling as many as I can as fast as I can. Got a lot of guys here. We leveled up. Heck yeah. Alright, so a couple beneficial things. We gained Fear. Fear is a great one. That's what's going to allow us disorienting an enemy, so now it doesn't cause them to run. It's 20 seconds, so it's not as long, but that is... If that is what it sounds like, then we should be... That should allow us to work in Gnomeregan, because that'll allow us to isolate a pack. You know, to disable one dude. Opening up the ability for us to do 2 at a time. So that's great. It'd be cool if we found some good gear. We're definitely going to have to hopefully work on that. Find gear, make gear. I don't freaking know. We're going to work on our leveling. Yeah, the ironic thing is we're going through the exact same process. Because as we did on the last character, when we set up Gnomeregan, We picked a character that had enchanting and tailoring. That's a cracked skull soldier. So these are still from Classic. These are the same mobs. Dark Eye Bonecasters. So Agamemnon Mills is part of that story that you read about when you go to Duskwood. It is, you know, this is a established family in the area. Farmland full of people, workers, a lot of people in the area, you know, made their living here and worked for the Agamemnon family. And when the Scourge came and screwed the whole world up, look, there's a baby Lost of Lordaeron. I already have a few of those little babies. Okay, we're getting 32 XP each now, so. But it is changing the mobs. It just makes them 4. I don't know why it's consistently making us fight mobs 1 level below. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is for that. I don't like that we've just keeping the same kit that we have, and we do need to make our way over and then back down to Brill so that we can learn our jobs, but I'm not super duper worried about it. Okay, so we've gone from 3 to 5. We need 2,500 XP to get to level 6. We're getting 32 each. Yikes. So, 100 mobs would be 3,200, so it's not 100. But it's like, whoa, we got another rare over there. That's going to help us out. Night Howl. He's just chilling. Let's kill this dude. He is a rare beast. Added with patch 5.2. So he was added in Mists of Pandaria, but I don't care. We need the XP. Yeah. And we gained a Pioneer Cloak. We can't wear it until level 8. Because I guess the greens were kind of cooked until we get a higher level. Like, there's not a lot that we can really do. But the XP is what that's all about. Give me that all day. Alright, so we're continuing to... Oh, now there's a little path. That didn't used to really... As we get to Garon's Haunt? No. Is that what it is? Garen's Haunt? Oh, now there's some zombies. That wasn't there before. Oh, this is actually a dude. Gregor Agamemnon. We got our first potion. I put that right there. Put my names. So I guess that's a kind of a small thing that we can avoid. You wouldn't been able to get those XP boosts by fighting elites before because they didn't exist, but now they do. I'm just collecting dudes. Just collecting as many guys as I can quickly kill. This is definitely a faster... I guess there's that. This is a faster kill set. A lot of humanoid types out here. So we're getting a lot of linen. It's going to be very beneficial. Even though they're not clustered closely together, they're pretty... They are pretty stacked. I like that fear doesn't make them run anymore, too. That's actually useful. I was worried about that. I was like, if it's... Now, the fact that it's only 20 seconds is a little bit weak. That's weaker, but it's not... It just means we'll have to reapply it. What's the cooldown? Doesn't even have one. Just has a little bit of a casting time. Let's see about looting some now. We'll we'll run around and get all that loot after. This is just this is a pretty solid spot to go grinding. Because, like I said, the mobs are pretty close together. They are all, humanoid types, so they all have the chance at giving us cloth. So why not? Alright. Got him. But we can't get too caught up in it all. We gotta keep pressing forward so we can explore and get back to Brill. Oh, can I use a flanged mace? I sure can't. But that's what we actually need until level 8. We need to find crap like that. We need to find white gear. Because we can't wear anything else. So if we want to have a temporary... So there's no stat bonuses. We're not going after stat bonuses. It's not going to happen. I can't believe also that you can't enchant anything so low level. That's stupid. That really is broken. Oh, that was excellent. Like, they really screwed the pooch on that one. That you only can do Vellum if you... So you can't actually have fun taking classic enchantments giving you a slight perk. Like little nudge of better stuff. Kinda lame. Okay, I heard that one die. They've added a lot of extra little stuff up here. Also, they've made these wailing banshee things look a lot different. These wailing ancestors. We did kill the one Gregor guy, but he was just he's a quest mob. He didn't give us any extra XP or anything. Oh, there you go. We actually got a gray. This is a regular one cape. So she gained her first non-starting gear, this little pink cape after. Cool. Good. +1 armor. And we gained a defensive shield. And we gained fear. So pretty useful, I guess, things on the kit. What's this quest? Coleman Farthing. I don't know what his thing is. So these are more little crypts. I'm probably missing some of the looting areas, but if it's anything important, they'll mail it to me. Alright, where are we at? We need 888. Yikes. Very slow killing. Should we go down in there? Just see what's in there? Good. Why not, right? A rotting ancestor. Also looks weird. And we're taking a little bit of blows here. Come on, help me, little impy. You're supposed to be assisting. Jerk. Okay, this is a wailing ancestor again. We got wailing, we got rotting. Ow. See, but I could go like this. You hear that ASMR squishing? Alright, so we're making progress. It'd be really cool if we could hit around level 9. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna pop the hood here. Oh, what is that? Oh. Okay, I dropped my little demon shield to help in the beginning. Hey guys, that's not even the bottom floor. There maybe is like... Oh, there's two of them. Yikes. Good. Oh, we just got a journeyman belt. So our current belt, that's cloth. Yeah, I don't have that appearance either. Just a smidge better on durability. So all things being equal, it's just the smidgiest smidge better. But why not? You know, with cloth, your options are very, very limited. We got a second one right here. Oh, I missed on the corruption. Okay, so here's Captain Dargle. He's probably a quest mob. I had to guess. Oh, he's stronger, too. Oh, no. We just gained the Haunted Mills. Okay, I took it out. So that gives you a quest. But I got rid of it. I want her to. So that does begin a quest if I want it. So we're going to... That's cool that it puts it in there. We're going to actually abandon it. We don't want to pick that up yet. Alright, how are we doing? We need 280 XP to hit level 6. That's about 10 mobs. Actually, a little bit less, maybe 9. These guys are getting a little stronger, I feel like. Oh, man. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it's just that I need to let these people do the work. Let my little imp cook here. Okay, maybe it's the fact that we're in tight spaces, and you know, if it really came down to it, I could. All right, let's eat. Let's eat the corpses of these people. It's just fun, you know. I think it's. I don't know that it's better or anything than actual resting. But it sure is fun. Alright, here we go. Back out in the open where I have a little bit more space for my dots to cook. Before I get walloped. A little better for my character there. Okay, we've gained a couple little pieces of gear. Nothing too special. Nothing too special. That's that. Well, that's Coleman Farthing. I don't know what that guy does. There's probably a quest to kill that guy. There we go. Alright, we gained our first curse. That's really... So it is a debuff. I guess I'll keep it there for now. That's really only good if we're fighting, like, strong mobs. So another defensive move. Now at level 6, so we've gained 6 moves. And 4 out of the 6 are defensive. That's kind of lame. Well, actually, no. That's not true. 3 out of 6, so it's 50-50. So I guess that's whatever. They give you your 3 offensive first. Alright, so now we're in a little town where there's gnolls. So my goal is minimum I want to get to hit level 8. And that would put us on par to do what we did yesterday. And ideally, if we can be ahead of the game and get to level 9, even better. If I can get an AoE, what I could do is get these guys together and then... Oh, I got dazed. there we go. We got the mongrel. We just killed 5 in quick succession. What is this? A rare. Sweet. We found another rare. This is Plague. He is a rare demon. Now this one, I will. Why not? Even not him though. Oh, he's like a ghost demon. Awesome. So, 1, we gained 540 XP from him. That's great. 2, we gained another bag. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have still spots for 2 bags. And... oh, yeah, it's really the, It's the XP is what it's all about. That's what we really care about. Our little imp is helping me. Oh, this is Rothhide. This is Rotheye, or whatever his name is. Maggotai. Okay, so I put the curse on him. Okay. Now he is still only worth the same amount of XP as everybody else. Let's eat one of these guys. No. Okay, down to 3,100. Making progress. Oh, I was cursed. My intellect is reduced with that curse. What is that curse called? Curse of Thule. Dagnabbit. So my damage is reduced a little bit because of that stupid curse. You know what I haven't seen is chests. I've not seen the random little basic chests around in the same kind of capacity as before. Alright, so now we have worked our way around. This used to be a much more sparse little farm. With little piles of dead. Little corpse piles. And so those are gone, and now it's a blackened little orchard. And we're going to make our way back down to Brill. Look, there's a weird little plague machine. Huh. Interesting. The Rothhide Knolls. What are you doing out here? Ow. And now I'm doing less damage, so... we continue to cook. Alright, so yeah, we're making progress. We need at least 2, ideally 3 more levels. I do feel like we're killing at a pretty fast pace. Also, I don't think I'm gonna be taking these big journeys back to the capital, particularly since we're right by Brill here, so we're just gonna go to Brill and go work on our profession in that manner. Okay, more Rothides. Come on. And maybe we'll get an offensive move here soon. I don't know. We're probably going to get, like, health stones or something like that next. I would have to imagine that's coming soon. I know at some point we will get Voidwalker. I don't know what level they're going to throw that at us. It used to be level 10, but maybe that'll be a little higher now. Billy Club? Can't use maces. Of course not. Okay. First School is off me now. That's good. Oh, I would love to have... we're gonna have to go back and loot. I'm gonna use this so I don't have any pushback on my spells for a minute. As I sit here and just get as many as these bad boys as I can get. Oh, must have missed the corruption on him. Alright, so that was nice. Warrior's gloves, huh? That's male. Come here, let me eat your body. Just for the just for the pleasure of eating their corpses. That's why I like that move. I don't care if I could eat, if I can use this. Recuperate, I don't care. Oh, look, there's a mob we never looted way over there. I'm gonna eat the corpses because it's so much more satisfying. A wood chopper, but she can't use axes either, so... Don't worry, we won't be getting any... enhanced melee DPS if you were concerned that Homegirl would be served by that. We will not. Collect another little pile of corpses. Whoa, that was a rare. That was Rothhide Bruiser. Yeah, heck yeah. Okay, we gained another cloak that we can't wear until we hit level 8. We're getting closer and closer to level 8, guys. Love it. We need 1,600, so this is much more manageable. Okay, come here, you little bozo. Why you make me walk so far? Okay, never mind. That's too far. I'm gonna forget to loot those. That's good. I didn't even see that guy. Oh, what is this? It's an offhand weapon. A Stein. That's cool. Heck yeah. So now she'll be able to walk around with a beer can in her thing. But I think that one might take level 9 though. Yeah, that one's level 9, dang it. Okay. We're almost back to Brill. Tristful Glades, honestly, has just been a nice... We still have this whole side of it to explore, too. It's just been a nice little area to explore. We gotta save all of our greens because those are what we're gonna use for disenchanting. We do have 2 cloaks. One of them we can disenchant right now. We might not be able to actually work on disenchanting skills at this point in time. There's a riding trainer and an undead horse merchant. Fine. War Chief Herald. Grain and feed vendor. Is he also a... What does he train me in? Oh, herbalism. There's the cooking trainer. Yeah, teach me. Teach me how to cook. Teach me cooking. Sure, cataclysm cooking too. Spice bread. Alright, let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's learn the old herb baked. First of all, I guess let's cook. Add cooking to the profession list. These have to go up. Okay, so let's go ahead and cook. We have in classic cooking, we have 15 charred wolf meat. Great. He could probably then give us a little bit more. We could spend some money on, you know, herbs and eggs and all that stuff, and that'll be cool too. Charred wolf meat is nothing. That does nothing for us. Alright, so go ahead and now you can... He gives us spice wolf meat. Okay, he's not a shop. So we are going to need to find a couple other little thingies. Okay, that's a battle pet trainer. We don't need that guy. Looking through for the various trainers. In this room, I see a priest trainer. No, There's an upstairs element here. I do vaguely remember a quest coming up here. Well, maybe in... Not even in Classic. I vaguely remember this from something before. Who's this? Okay. That guy gives quests. Here's a mailbox, which will be useful to us at some point. There's an innkeeper.
What do you require?
Yeah, we already talked to her before. Okay, we're gonna sell our meat. Nice. Good. Guess I'll save some of those for now. Oh, why do I still have a stringy wolf meat that I didn't make? Alright, all of those are potential things. Let's open up my clams. Okay. What's down here? We have a warlock trainer and a demon trainer. What do you do?
What would you ask?
I can abandon my imp? Oh, and then you could swap it out to a new imp in case you wanted to change your imp's name. That's cool. Alright, what do you have in the profession supplies? Crispy batwing. Sure. Let's learn that.
No one.
Yeah, we got enough. So now the bats will help me learn. We are going to need nothing for enchanting. We'll need a copper rod. And if I want to do some cooking of why do I not have that? The herb-baked egg. So, no, I'm sorry. Spice bread. We need a bunch of spices and simple flour. So I'll do like 20 of those. How many do I have? Okay, so that's a little bit. I don't need anything for the tailoring stuff. All right.
Victory for
So now I can go cook up some spice bread. He can teach me my other two professions. We need enchanting. Me enchanting. Perfect. So now
farewell.
I have good old enchanting. No, not cooking. So enchanting and disenchanting. Great. If I look at my bag, we have this Pioneer Cloak, which is just a +1 agility, which is useless to me, or a stamp. So this one is worse. So we're going to disenchant this one, the Pioneer Cloak. Perfect. That gave me 2 of those. Now, if I enchant my rod, I still need a strange dust. So we're not there yet because of the dumb rod. Can't do it yet. But you can also train me in tailoring. Great. Okay, give me tailoring. Sure, give me all these dumb ones.
Victory for Sylvanus.
Okay. And now we can work on that. Do I know bandages? Yeah, so the easiest is to just straight up go through bandages until like back and forth between bandages and bolts of linen cloth, but the start is definitely bandages is the easiest way to just straight up level up. Because it's one cloth, one thing. Then we gotta find a bandage trainer when we get to wool, or even for heavy linen bandages. So that was just a different thing. I don't know if he teaches all that. Not sure. So once this turns yellow, then we look and see, are the bolts still yellow? Because all we really care about is leveling up this profession to 225. I should have started it this way earlier. And we still have to learn fishing and archaeology. Archaeology we probably can't learn until we take a jaunt to the capital. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. Alright, so bolts are already green. Now these are yellow, so let's see if he can teach us anything. Those just turned yellow. Yeah, he can give us the vest, belt, boots, boom, 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 boom. Okay, but no, I don't see a bandage. Yeah, he doesn't teach the bandages.
Watch your back.
Okay. So, let's find a leather armor merchant.
I'm listening.
Cool. To sell these. What else do we have here? That's general supplies. The rogue trainer. What's upstairs? I bet you there is a bandage trainer in this town. There's Magistrate Severin, the infamous. Okay, so before we continue along those lines, let's see what we got here. Yeah. See if we can find a bandage trainer in this town. Oh, let's cook by this dude too. We bought all that stuff for cooking. I don't know why I didn't make that last one. And then let's do this spice bread to help our cooking get up a little bit, just to help us learn additional recipes for cooking. I feel like what else we got going on with this girl? We might as well. I kind of wanna find the. I mean, we can. You know what? We can go out. Yeah, now I'm not gonna buy the spice bread anymore because it's just so cheap. But hey, it got us to 35, and it's green. So now at green, I'm not paying for it anymore. But why not? Yeah, let's rock and roll. All right. What else do we got? That's writing. Can't do anything about that.
Be quick about your business.
Yeah. What the heck? Pay money for that?
Embrace the shadow.
What even are you? What even is this world?
What now?
All right, buy the spice bread from me.
Embrace the shadow.
Let's see if we can find a guard somewhere. There's one over there. Is there a bandage trainer or an archaeology trainer in this profession trainer? Oh, yeah. See, and he doesn't teach like first aid or anything like that. All right, so we're going to continue exploring the world. We're going to head out to this lake. We're going to wrap around, come back around, and then end up this time back in the Undercity. Okay, we are doing good. We're probably right around halfway through the episode, maybe just under half, and we're making good progress. So now that I can cook crispy bat wings, why not? Let's kill bats too. Okay. Somewhere along this lake, I think, is a trainer, a fishing trainer. So we're gonna kind of look at the perimeter of the lake, see if we can find that guy. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know where. I guess we're gonna go around this side first. This is Brightwater Lake. Gained a little XP for that. But yeah, I don't know exactly where. We'll look over in the middle too. See a shambling horror over there. We're just scanning to see if the dude is in the middle of the lake also. I don't remember exactly where he's at. Just killing, killing little mobs as we walk just to keep the XP trickling in. That's that little Lich guy's island. Meaty Batwing. Okay, this is a little bit of ore, a little bit of a dock right here. Stronger bat, the vampiric. These are the same pairs of mobs that used to appear right around here. You have the yellow, the neutral bats versus yeah, and then you have the dogs. The decrepit darkhounds. Alrighty. Made our way around to the north part of the lake. Don't see anything. Nothing good so far. We're just getting the ability to increase our cooking, so this is not a good spot for us. There's a bear. Oh, he has a draining touch. That's kind of neat. Cool. Alright, a plagued Bruin. Kind of neat. I wonder if that's what the Boston Bruins are named after, like some kind of bear. Alright, we just gained a cloth vest. We are gonna want that, so we'll keep it in our bag, because ultimately that will help us. What about over here? We are real close. Let's go up this way, actually. There looks to be a little path or something over there, so let's check that out before we hit the rest of the bottom of the lake. Worst case scenario, we'll learn fishing when we go. There's going to be a day where we just have to level our fishing up, and that's going to be really sad. Because we're going to have to get the... Well, one, we're going to need it for both... Stranglethorn. Well, we're going to need it for both Nat Pagle getting good at fishing quests, but we're also going to need it for the Stranglethorn Fishing Extravaganza. We do that on one of our accounts. Yeah, that's going to be sad. Alright, so I don't know what this little area is up here. What are we doing? We need 578. We gotta get back to where we can cluster fight. Scarlet Watch Post. Okay, we just gained 110 from that. That's good. That's why we explore, so we can get a little burst of XP. Okay. Alright. That's it. Perfect. So not the best set of loot in the world. There you go. There's some... There is some humanoid mobs. These guys are showing us level 5, so they're one level below. They probably don't like the fact that I'm Forsaken. That probably really curdles their milk, you know? Okay. Oh, I'm shadow locked? What the world? That's not cool. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can be immune to all of that. Yeah, see? He can't shadow lock me when I've got that on there. There's a neophyte. The neophytes I'm not as worried about. Yes, we just leveled up. And what I was exactly right. It was It was a health stone. Okay, so it creates a health stone that can be consumed. Alright, so we need to put this here, create health stone, and I guess you give it to everybody. So now we have health stones. It actually creates 3 health stones, so it's basically like a little potion. Way better than a regular potion. So now we have the ability to create and consume health stones. Whatever. Alright, and we found this little post. This is a really good little area, though. They're pretty. So what are we? We're level 7 now. Great. Love it. I love how dense these guys are. Ah, you son of a biscuit. Just working my way up the hill. And I only have shadow spells so far. Just got a lot of silver. We didn't get anything from them. All these guys. Okay, so we're up to getting 40 XP per. And we need 5,100 to get to level 8. We got rugged leather pants. That's a leather working thing. Okay. Okay. Don't you shadow lock me. Don't you shadow lock me. Yeah, he missed the shadow lock. Yes. There we go. Ow, you jerk. As soon as I... Get off my imp. I'm not hungry yet, so I can't eat you guys, even though you deserve it. I can use my little health stone if I need to, though. That's the whole point of those things. Yeah, I'm eating one of those. Look at that. And there's a little cooldown. What is it? You can only use it once per... Ah. You can only use it once per combat. So that's the cooldown. Oh, and there's a cooldown. I see. Cooldown doesn't start until combat's over. And... Oh, I haven't left combat yet. That's fine. Okay, then it's a 1-minute cooldown you gain upon leaving combat. Man, these guys do not have a lot of cloth. So cool. So, man, she's just all defensive. Defense, defense, utility, defense. Lame. Okay, so we're fighting our way up to Captain... There's this little wizard. High Priest Voss. Great. Guess who's getting eaten? All you guys. So that was more or less... Yeah, they were just worth the amount as regular mobs. Okay, there's nothing else up here. I don't see any chests or anything cool in this area. After we fought our way to that tower for fun, we still need 4,500 to get up to level 8. Okay, I'm gonna wrap us around and walk out in front of the Scarlet Monastery now, and then we'll work our way down near the bulwark, work our way back around. There's still this little area right here. So these mobs are... This is a nice place for leveling though, because it's very... First of all, they can give cloth, and they're very densely packed. And as long as you don't let them interrupt you, they're pretty... Shadow lock you, they're pretty good. Might as well get this guy too, right? There you go. Just wait till you hear that sound of the shadow lock. Yeah, Darkhound. Now, we don't have any kind of interrupt or anything yet, unless you want to consider fear an interrupt. I don't, because it's not instant. Dang it. So, soon, so we need a couple things. We need some kind of interrupt they're going to be throwing at us soon. Everybody gets one now. And we need a non... We need a non-shadow form of damage so that when we're shadow locked, we're not completely out of the mix. And let's eat these fools. As you like, this is where it really gets grindy, though. Once you get to this level 7, the levels from level 7 to 10, oh man, we need to find some. We need to find some frickin' rares. Like, rares are literally, and some explanation. Exploration. Those are the only things that are going to be even the slightest bit of saving grace for us. Okay, we're down to a flat 4,000. I mean, we're cruising. Doing as good as we can. There's a little graveyard. We'll go up and explore. This is the Scarlet Watch Post. There's the Meeting Stone for Scarlet Monastery. It requires level 10. I think with all of her defensive moves that, much as we did with our Cross Mage, there's a solid chance. See, these guys are not elite anymore. They used to be elite. They are no longer. Now, I don't like that they are shooting. So, I don't know what kind of... Like, we were able to have shields. There's Whispering Gardens, there you go, so there's some exploration. That's what saved us when we played... Some fire person just shot me. Scouts are annoying because they pepper you with arrows. Uh-oh. Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I gotta use that. They were getting a little too cute over there. Okay, we're gonna eat this person too. Alright, so... I mean, the Hellstone, it has a use. It has a use. 25% of your life is not too shabby. Yeah, these guys all being shooters definitely plays a role. But we are getting there. 3,400. And there's some silk. Because this is mid-level dungeon, so really that's what we're looking at here. Is that type of thing. Like, even though this is so early in the game, you actually don't want to be around here. What is this? A preserver, so he's probably a healer. I see a scout over there too. Okay, so we are cruising. That person. Just getting as many as we can. Then we'll come back and loot. Somebody's hit me with some fire heads as they die. My honor level is being tracked for whatever reason. Alright, we're down to 3,100. Oh, she's way over there. She didn't even get a chance. As we look at the Scarlet Monastery here. Needed to go. I needed that 10 copper. Our durability is still at 100, so we must not be... I don't think you suffer durability loss until you get to a certain level, and we're clearly not at that level yet. Level 7 is not the level. Alright, let's continue to kill around the fringes of the place. Terrace of Repose. Some horses. And we did gain some XP for discovering the Terrace of Repose. That's cool. Neat. I'll go back and loot those other guys in a minute. I just want to clear up these. Alright, so... Fine. What is inside their stable yards? I don't see anything other than some green horses. I don't see chests, anything of that sort. Oh, man. The looting auto loot range. It should just loot like everything in the world. I mean, it's still nice to have that as a feature instead of like classic where you have to go grab each individual thing. I do like the auto group loot. Oh, see, that one was close enough somehow. Not this guy. Okay, what are we at? 2,600. Let's go see how their little orchards are doing. Now, I don't think there's also... Yeah, we're going to be a demonologist. I remember deciding that already. I've never made one of those. I've never made a demonology warlock. I really enjoy... I've made destruction a couple times. And whatever, it's fine. And I made an affliction warlock once. Actually, I've made affliction warlocks a couple times too. And I like the affliction warlock. Especially in retail with that little seed of whatever. An enjoyable spec in my opinion. It's kind of fun. But I've never made demonology. Alright, so that was cool. What is this? Just a nice little statue of whomever. Some leader of the Scarlet Crusade. And we are at 2,400 needed at time. We have a solid half hour to 45 minutes ahead of us. So we will easily hit 8. And my goal of being level 9 is not outside the realm of possibility. But then it'll be a couple days off. Because we have a classic day. And I've actually started to get some people that are subscribing solely based on the Final Fantasy content. So if you haven't checked out my Lore of Final Fantasy, it's a similar program to what you're getting right here, but for the Final Fantasy series. But that one's still in its infancy, so we're still back playing the 1980s Final Fantasy games right now. And it's pretty fun. We're doing some of the side content on that channel. I just did... there is a... the PSP version has 5 alternate dungeons, and they have to be run multiple times. So that's kind of where we started. Old Lost Explorer on. Kind of dangerous. Venom Web Whale. Venom Web Veil. So we could hop down into Venom Web Veil. I think we should. Let's see if we can get down there without hurting ourselves too much. I actually heard that one in the throat. Dead bodies hanging from trees. You know, that aesthetic of early WoW with the dead bodies hanging from trees and some of the creepiness and some of the dark storylines out of Duskwood and Bristful. That's something that I think is missing in current day WoW. Like, I know, and you know Blizzard is capable of it. Just look at their Diablo is got some really interesting stuff. Slain Scarlet Zealots. What are those about? Alright, so we need to go down. This is a Scarlet encampment, but we got no XP for that. Alright, so we're going to work our way down here. What is that thing? Oh, a dude. He's just hanging upside down. So these must all be tied to some quest. Now we're in the Venomweb Vale. And I guess we got points at some point for discovering that. Keep our eyes open. Maybe we can find a rare. Because that's our only chance at any decent XP as we walk through this little area. Just a bunch of demon dogs. Boo. Yeah, lame. Us demon dogs, that's all we get. I don't know if you can eat beasts or not. As a Forsaken. Okay. Oh, red linen robe. There you go, we can learn that one. That's cool. Give it to us. Learn that recipe. Great. Alright, here are some spiders. I guess let's see how annoying or not they are to kill. She did not like getting hit by that.
I'm out of range.
My poor little Elvira girl does not like hand-to-hand combat. Not a fan. That's what summoning. That's why she summons demons. She's not. She didn't sign up for that kind of life. I'm not being poisoned or anything though, so. How's our bag space going? We're starting to get a little low. So I think on the road, when we get down to the bulwark, there should be a vendor spot. Ooh, this is definitely minor slow on the XP right now. As many of these guys as I can. See, that's a little bit more of a pull than I wanted. Okay. I think we can cook those spider legs too. I don't know what we were supposed to do with that venom sac unless we learn that recipe from a world drop. I don't know where you get that anymore. Maybe the bandage trainer still has yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe cooking does it. Alright, so we're at 1,600. So that's roughly 40 mobs. At the rate that we're going. Okay, where are we at? We're right here. We still gotta keep making our way to the south. Baby spiders that you can capture. Alright, we're almost out of this veil and back into the regular world. Perhaps with regular mobs. She didn't like that. We just gotta kill indiscriminately. That's our only potential solace here. Alright, we're gonna go right through this gap right there. Venom Web Night Spider. Luckily, everything stacks in big old fat stacks now. Fat stats, fat. The Balnear Farmstead, at that area before we go down into the Undercity. Crusader Outpost, there we go, got some XP for that. Love it. There's more of these Plagued Bruins. Balnear Farmstead, boom, just like that, 250 XP. And we need to go down to the bulwark for a shop. What is this? These are cloth pants, level 8 required. Spellbinder pants. Love it. Yep, we don't have that either. Ooh, a staff. Level 9. Great. Oh, that's an offhand. So now we look at what's better. 2 intellect, 1 stam, 1 crit. 2 intellect, 1 stam. So that is not as good as our Stein. So right off the bat, we can just disenchant that. And now we gained our first strange dust. So now we can go out and actually enchant our runed copper rod. That's cool. Now we can actually do... where did that happen? Where did it go? Now we can put that in our bag and buy ourselves a spot. So cool. And we now have... yeah, we don't have the ability, like, we need to save those, so strange dust is all that really will help us. That's cool. I thought that was like a real staff, not like some stupid offhand baby staff, but whatever. Alright, 920. We're under 1,000. These mobs, this is a bad area for mobs. It's not good. They're not closely linked together. They are just animals. Very slow. Slow going. That one's not even worth anything. It didn't even have any loot. Okay. Oh, what a jerk. That one didn't even have any loot. Okay, well, it's just generic terrestrial blades. That one didn't have any loot. What is going on here? She stung me. Dang it, I knew it was about to happen. That one didn't have any loot. What's going on? Where's all the loot in my life? What the heck? Look at that. There's got to be a glitch going on. Like, all of these don't have loots? Is that real? There's the bulwark. We gained some XP for that. So, we're now at 555. I wonder what's going on with the loot situation. And why all of those mobs had no loot. Alright, so let's explore here how this was different. This is the flight path guide, Timothy Cunningham. There's a quest person, but you have to be much higher level. Okay, this is the
What are you looking for?
Bower Gunsmith. Repair for me. I don't know what those are for. I think I can cook some of this stuff. So let's go ahead and cook. Definitely. Look, now everybody can learn the spider kebabs. Let's go ahead and learn these bat wings and everything. Let's get our cooking up. It's actually pretty good. She might become our highest level cook after all this. Okay, yep, now that's all yellow. She hits 45 in the cooking world. I should be getting a little bit of XP, you know. 555 that I'm at here. Oh, now it's all yellow across the board. That's okay. And we have to make these spider kebabs too. Spider kebabs might just be like regular. The spice wolf meat does give us a little stack of eating. I don't even care though. I'm not saving it. I want the inventory space as much as we're running around killing. And they've definitely reduced a lot of the requirements for cooking, like especially the classic recipes. They're like, just find the drop and use it to cook. That's fine. Nobody cares. Now she is, she might end up being, ironically, our Forsaken. She's probably the highest cook we have so far. Maybe we got a couple other people giving her a run for the money. But I feel like whatever. We're Alright, I'm gonna sell those. I don't know what those large venom sacks are for. This is the same. I guess I'm gonna sell that one. Those. I guess I'm gonna trade. I can sell. Can't cook bear meat yet, so. Yeah, I don't want the spice wolf meat. I don't know what those bad eyes are for, so now I'm saving them. Saving the pants, the vest. Yeah, we have all those. I can't cook the clam meat yet either. Or the murloc fin. I don't need that water. Let's toss that. Okay, everything else, though, we need. Well, I'm fine. I'll sell those venom sacks. They just sell for so much money. And then if there is a mailbox right around here, there's leather working. There's a quest. There's probably a quest guy. Argent Crusade dude. Those guys are the Argent Crusade. Fine. And what do we got over here? Silver Moon, Blood Elf. Innkeeper, Hearthstone, if we wanted to set our Hearthstone there. And just a dude. Alright, and then the War Chief. Or whatever. Alright, now we continue our journey. We're now going to head back to Undercity. And we're going to, before we go into Undercity, we're going to go along that path. Actually, maybe we won't. There's my dog freaking out. Okay, got a kill on the way. What can we do here? Gotta keep that XP coming. Gotta keep the old XP coming. So notice, none of these things are giving us loot right now. What is the deal with that? I don't know if it's because these are like, oh, that gave us a little loot. So maybe it's because we were too close to the bulwark, and they're like, maybe they don't want you utilizing the guards of the bulwark to like farm stuff. But I don't know. That one didn't have it either. Maybe the drop rate's just very low on those guys. See, this one has it though. Okay. Look at that. So that's an axe. We're not going to be able to use that, so we're going to go right to the disenchant for that axe. That's good. Nice. Okay. And we're just going to continue to try to peel off guys here. And what else can I really do? You guys really do have a... It's really the imp that's... No drops for any of those dudes. But another 120. So we're down to 155 XP. So that's 4 guys. We need to kill 4 mobs. Get a nice little 4-pack of mobs right now. Can't loot that one. Lame. That's 2. Got one aggroing, about to die. What a jerk. That's 3. Okay, so this bat right here should be the do the trick for us. Hooray. Alright, what do we gain? Health funnel. I can give myself... I can drain 1/4 of my life to heal my little imp up. That's good. It's useful. Also, now we can wear some of this gear. I can now get +2 intellect, +2 stam by having better pants. Can't really see him right now. +1 intellect, +2 stam, +1 haste, +1 versatility by changing from my warlock robes. Oh my god, her outfit's hideous. That's level 9. We can now get +1 stam, 1 crit, 1 verse on my cape on the back. A little longer, okay. That's all she can really do. That Stein is going to require level 9. At level 9 we can finally start doing Yeah, alright, so we were going to need 7k XP. We're getting 45 per. And we have somewhere in the ballpark of 15 minutes. Somewhere in the ballpark of a half an hour that we will play, maybe a pinch less. Okay. 100 would be 4,500. So we need more than that. 200 would be 9,000. We don't need quite as much as that. So we need somewhere around 150 mobs. Of course, mitigated by any extra help we get from exploration. Here is the Undercity coming up. So this will help us as we get guys from there. Every 3 is 135. There's a shop right there with fishing supplies. Oh, is that where we can learn fishing? Maybe. Let's find out. There we go. We just gained no XP for that. Okay, fishing supplies. What do you got for me, man?
I have exactly.
Well, brilliant small fish and slither skin mackerel. I like it. Don't. I shouldn't have bought that fishing pole, but I bought one. Oh, there you go. This is a skinning trainer. We don't need that. Leatherworking. Boom, boom. Okay, so we can at least learn the fishing recipes here. And we have a fishing pole. Maybe we cook a little bit of this meat up. Yeah, give me these crispy bat wings. Sure. Uh-huh. And the spiced wolf meat. Okay. We hit level 70 fishing. Okay. I mean, skinning.
What is it?
Cooking. Alright, nice. And we can actually sell that now too. And these starting outfits. Perfect. Gotta send those away. Alright, so this is the Undercity. Before we actually go into the Undercity, let's go across to get this last little zone of Scarlet people right there. And then we'll go into the Undercity to learn our archaeology and fishing and our bandaging. Great, we just got Ruins of Lordran. That's a nice XP boost. And we are cruising, so we're already in better shape because this is where we started. Last time we started at level 8. And we have a little bit more time, even though she started lower. So we were definitely more efficient with our leveling. This Touristful Glades is a better zone for grinding and leveling than it was, than Loch Modan was, just, you know, for what that's worth. Or maybe it's how warlocks, you know, how they work. I don't know. But we got another essentially defensive move. So across the board, we've gained 3, well, levels 1, 2, and 3. Maybe it was, yeah, I think so. Because level 1, you start with Shadow Bolt. I think you got Corruption right away at level 2. And then, yeah, we started at level 3, the Imp. So levels 1, 2, and 3 give us, give you offensive, and then every other thing after that has been defensive in some way, shape, or form. We got, our 4th thing was the Unending Resolve. Then we gained Fear. Then we gained maybe a Hellstone, or no, the Curse. I don't know. Then we gained the Hellstone. I don't know the exact order. One of those two. Then we gained the Health Funnel. So, light condemns us all. Scarlet Zealots out here. Scourge's Taint, they don't like it. Nobody likes this rotted Scourgy Taint. Okay, these are actually easier than the Scarlet types we already fought. This is nice. See, this is what we need. A nice collection of dudes. This is a guy. Okay. That chest in there must be quest related. I don't see anything. Perrine. Yeah, same as everybody. Okay. So altogether, we're down to 6,100. That was a nice little clutch of guys. So you kill a big burst like that, that really does help you. How are we? We have explored it now too, so I think we're good. All right, so now we go back into the Undercity. We'll set our Hearthstone to the Undercity, and we'll learn those couple jobs. So this is going to be a detour for a few minutes as we go work on bandages and tailoring. Get that up, maximize that. Tailoring is 40. No, it's 40. Yeah, it's flat 40. Yeah, so this will slow us down a smidge. And I don't know that we'll fully get to 9. So we're going to be right around where we were on this. Then we're going to make our way down into Silverpine, because that's the goal. So we're going to explore going into Silverpine Forest after this. We're going to walk into and then walk out of Lordaeron City, which is now what it's called. No, it's still called Undercity, okay. In this timeline. I don't exactly know. That's what I'm hoping if we go patch by patch with the research. Like, I read this Reddit rant someone posted the other day where they were like, I just jumped in, and I kind of want to, like, play the game in timeline order. And they're like, it's ridiculous. Like, you essentially need a master's degree in, like, WoW research to play this game in order. The game should have a way to streamline you, to actually play you from point A to point B. That would be cool. I don't think they're ever going to do that. But it would be really cool to set up, like, a play the game in order thing. I think it's a great idea. Or if there was a retail version, like, why couldn't we do that? Why can't we start this project that was like a chronological order completionist thing where it set you from point A to point B playing the game in order? That would be really cool. And that's kind of what I try to do on this show. That's what I'm trying to do right now, like, unofficially. Like, hey, if you want to play through everything in order... Now, this is a weird way. You could argue, skip all this crap. Don't do this. And that's... I don't necessarily disagree with that idea either, because this all came out in Cataclysm, but then you are really missing a big chunk. Alright, so cooking supplies.
Exactly what you need.
We'll buy us Rainbow Fin Albacore. Add that onto the list of cookings. Okay. Ex-chef right there. What else can we cook here? Our spiced wolf meat. Okay, we do have cooking trainer. We can learn venison jerky, boiled clams, coyote steak, fillet of frenzy. So we've got a nice little collection. Okay. We will go to the mailbox, and then let's find a guard. Whoa, that's cool. Death Ranger Anya. She looks cool. Alright, so here's trade supplies. That's cool,
I
too.
haven't got all day.
No, we need a mailbox. It's down there. What do you sell?
Do not seek death.
A bunch of stuff.
Trust no one.
There's the mailbox. Here's our innkeeper. Yep. And we're gonna send this to Glee Hoof. Here you go, buddy. Rugged leather pants. Live long and prosper. Alright, what is this guy? Mushroom vendor. Oh, look, a tabard. This is not tailoring though, right? Tabard Guild, Census, Tabard Guild. No. My guess is it's down here. It says trade quarter. Alright, hey, bro. Teach me archaeology. Over there. Alright, and so we're going to start kind of with that. We know we also need fishing. Archaeology's up there when we come around in here. Our warlocks do have burning, whatever it's called. Yeah, so there are dark rangers just walking around through here. That's kind of cool. So I'm gonna. This is the rogues' quarter. So if you look over here, you have engineers, heirlooms. Oh, so you can buy heirlooms here in Undercity. I forgot that that's where Undercity was the heirloom person. We have in here rogue trainers that are defunct. Oops. Blade merchant. Bandage trainer. There we go. We want that one. Definitely one of the things we wanted. I see skinning. Now we know where bandage is. It's right over here.
What is it?
Teach me heavy linen bandage. Great. So heavy linen bandage is 2. So this is a great spot to learn. Like, there's no better... I don't know. Actually, pause. I'm pausing on that. Now we know where that one's at. Where's the tailoring? Thrown weapons merchant. Because I'll spend a little bit of copper if I'm gonna do, if I can get some enchanting out of it too. So we need the tailoring trainer, we need the fishing trainer. Cook we already found. Okay, so that bottom right was our bandage. This is the magic quarter, this is our archaeology person. Cool.
What do you require?
Teach me archaeology, bro. Great. Okay, so let's talk. There's a fishing trainer right across the way from that. Awesome. So now we have archaeology. Then we'll learn fishing right now. I can take my fishing pole, stick it where the sun don't shine. Fishing supplies.
Quick about your business.
Longjaw mud snapper. Great.
Dark lady, watch over you.
Teach me fishing, please, sir. I don't know why I'm getting so into the cooking with her. It just made itself happen. Okay, so now we're gonna add fishing. She now has all of her jobs. And let's open up the fishing journal. She can put her fishing pole. Does it do anything? I don't think so. Alright, so now we need the tailoring trainer.
Must hear and obey.
Uh-huh. Okay, so unfortunately they put the tailoring trainer not at all close to the bandage trainer because they suck. But I already know wool bandages. Whenever we can start doing wool type stuff, we only have 3 pieces of wool, so it's not really as big of a deal. That's gonna be
What now?
important. Okay, there is some little ones. All right, tailoring trainer, what you got for me?
What now?
Oh, they can teach us Cataclysm, which I don't care about that either.
Victory for some.
All right, so we want tailoring. That's the thing, is I don't think there's anything that requires a single bolt, because we would need things. These linen vests do, but they don't help us. Brown linen, yeah, because otherwise it is the, heavy linen bandage, because that's the equivalent of making 1 bolt. There's nothing that's going to be orange level up that's going to give us 1 bolt, so might as well just cruise on this for a while. I don't even care, like, see, it's still orange here at 50. It's just too easy to level making bandages now that they've combined those 2 things into one thing. And since our goal is to just get to 225, you know, we do need to talk to the enchanting trainer because we need that vellum. Yeah, she's already just cooking. Stop. It's just too easy. Now, once that turns down a little bit, then we can consider... Yeah, so even at 70, still orange. Oof. So this is going to be a quick jaunt, I guess. Even at 75. It's just too good. I think at 80, maybe we can learn wool. Okay, so now it is... Now you could say, okay, maybe I want to make a... Let's see what they can train us.
I have exactly what you
Well, first of all, go ahead and buy all my bandages off me. I don't care
Our
about that.
time will come.
Now he can teach me linen bag. Yeah, all this stuff. Bolt of woolen cloth. Woolen bag. A lot of my money is gone now.
Time will come.
So... If I go to this, for linen, I have 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. The ones that are good, the best are 3. 3, and they require something else. There you go, that's 2. So, reinforced linen capes. How many bolts of linen cloth can I make? 3 only. So let's just go ahead and make 2. Great. Okay. And then we will go ahead and make 1 more heavy linen bandage. And then we'll buy from the tailoring supplies in order to make that cloak. Those cloaks are pretty good. This. So I need 3. Because these you can disenchant.
Beware the living.
Okay. It's a level up process. To me it's worth it. Alright, so this is +2 intellect. So not quite as good as what we found on our own. So let's just disenchant it. Great. Give us a couple strange dust.
What is it?
Love it. Alright, so now we need to go back over... We need to find the enchanting... Well, actually, we need to go back to the bandage trainer, but we need the enchanting trainer, too. Staff. Okay, who can teach me? My guess would be that enchanting is close by here. But she's almost done. We'll go talk... We're only level 6 enchanting, so nothing's going to happen except that I can buy the vellum. Okay, let's go to enchanting. Where the heck? Oh, it's on the other freaking side of the map. That's lame. So we'll pass by bandaging on the way. And then we're leaving this popsicle stand. So our gnome also helped us learn. Like, we are more efficient now on what we're doing because of that learning that we did. Went through this path already with somebody else. Alright, I think bandaging is right over here. We already looked at this. Yeah. Bandage trainer. I like that it stays on my map.
I'm listening.
Okay. And wool.
Goodbye.
And now we can go... A bolt of woolen cloth takes 3 wool, but a wool bandage takes 1. It's just ridiculous. It's not even a contest. Okay, so we'll be cooking with wool bandages for a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and sell this. Bag vendor. Nice. Look at all those bags.
Speak quickly.
Not purchasing any. I'm just going to keep hoping to get lucky.
Beware.
I got one more thing to sell. Alright, so let's go talk to the enchanting trainer right around the corner. And, take our adventure elsewhere after this. We have our rod. can build wands as needed. Description. Okay, enchanting supplies. Let's see what we got here. So, we have enchanting, we have our bag, we have 2. So we need to buy 2 vellum. Can barely afford it. Go on minor health. I couldn't afford 2. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. And we can make 3. Oh, I can't do... I cannot purchase... I don't know how to make magic wands yet. Forgot.
And you are.
A bummer. So that was a waste. I have these woods, the pieces of wood, but I guess I'll keep them for now. But I'm not high enough level. I need more of the other things. All right, we're gone now. So, how are we doing on time? Okay. We'll at least walk to our first path in Silverpine. So we did get to level 8. We are 13% of the way in level 8, so not the most. But we also have done a lot of our jobbing, which I think that was something we hadn't fully done with our other character. We have a kind of a system going on. We started 1 level behind, so there's that too. Now, as we enter Silverpine, it's going to be a little bit of a different experience. Also, it'll be so we're not going to hit level 9, which was my goal. The bare minimum I wanted to do was hit level 8, which we did. And pushed a little further into it, but so we're on track to be kind of sort of as slow. Now I also know what to expect now from Gnomeregan, so and I'm hoping that we just gain a little bit more. We gain some things. Like right now, it's gonna be kind of tough. We have no tanking ability. We have no, other than fear, which the good thing about fear is, unlike polymorph, we can use fear on whichever mobs we want, and it just says it disorients them. So we have to be a little bit smart about reapplying it. But our overall damage, I think, because we have a passive source of damage from our imp and from our dots, that's gonna actually benefit us. Okay, so we're making our way. We're walking over to Silverpine now. We're gonna start the second zone. Who knows? Like, we might actually... We might get into... Okay, 51 per, but I think maybe there's a smidge of rusting. I don't know. So we need a total of 6,100 to get to the next level. So that would be 120-ish guys, right around 120 guys that we would need to kill. Obviously, we're not doing that in the next 10 minutes, so that happened today. But we can get a good start on that. If we get any rares... It's also a nice helping start. Move to the second zone. We should hopefully get more wool. When we hit level 9, we'll be able to add that Stein. Actually, we're gonna have to keep that in mind because that's an off-handed weapon, and we have a two-handed weapon right now. So I need to find a single-handed weapon. We just haven't found one. What is this thing? I can hop on this. Subdued Forest Etten. Horde coffin hauler. So it's just like a... The thing looks cool. Alright. We've now hit Silver Pine Forest. Entering a new... And immediately the rain begins. Cool. Seiken High Command. Alright, so there are ferocious grizzled bears. This is actually a really cool questline now. Like, this is... They completely revamped this questline, and it is really cool. A warg. So we gain bears, wolves. They tried to go into a hibernation. Didn't work. The Shining Strand, we just found that. Great. Yeah, see, he's going into a hibernation. Sorry, buddy. Look at this. The road is pretty cool. Oh, we didn't get... Oh, we did gain XP for the Shining Strand. We just didn't gain... It just didn't open up the map at all. It's like the coast, so we just have some mobs here. Now we might want to go from here over to the boats. To the... Maybe I do. Maybe I want to get that out of the way. Go kill some murlocs and gnolls or whatever's still over there. Oh, yep. So we must have had some rested XP because we're already down to 45. Yep. So 45 is the real amount. Same thing here. We have Lordimir Lake. Got a fish. We actually got Frenzy Flesh. And I think that we can use that recipe. Okay, so these are giant rabid bears. As we now hit Fenris Isle. Fenris Isle now being, I would imagine, a spot that, yes, we should see this on our map. Okay. Just trying to pull a few. Here's a rabid warg. Okay. I don't remember that it was so much rabies monsters out in front of this before. I don't remember. Alright, now let me go back and loot some of these guys. Yep, it's Fenris Isle giving us XP. Oh, I see a Hillsbred refugee. Huh. So refugees from Hillsbred are now chilling out on Fenris Isle. Interesting. I think we can go back off of the shore, though. I mean, I kind of want to go kill one or two of these Hillsbred refugees. That's cool. But I'm ready to go back on the mainland now that we gained the exploration for this. But I kind of want to go inside this area. Because it's cool. Yeah, they're buffing each other. Cool. Whoa, what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is up with this? Why are they so strong? Using my potion. Why are they so strong? Whoa. Die, die, die. Holy cow. Okay. That was extreme. These guys are not messing around, and they just instantly disappear. So there's something serious going on about that. Also, they were giving us no XP. So this is like, don't come here and don't fight. That's not a real area. So for whatever reason, they were very strong. We killed a big pack of them, but stronger than the average mob of their level and worth no XP. That's a bummer. All right, so where are we at? We are at 4,900 needed. That's pretty good. Gained about a quarter of our life, and a lot of that is from. We pretty much should. We need to find a spot to call it, even though I'm having big fun. I think we got to go to our first base and kind of. These are the non-rabid versions. What's that over there? A Worgen Renegade? And he's fighting like a Forsaken mob guy. That's cool. I don't know if we get any XP for that. Yeah, so now, I mean, we got some, but you get less because they are. If you get less XP when the guards are helping you. All right, so I think this is probably a good stopping point. As much as I'd love to keep, I'm just gonna go to a safe spot. But as much as I would love to keep doing it. And yeah, you got that little Etten guy just running back and forth. Like, that's part of it now. Chip claw, yeah. Still have not found any kind of weapon. There you go. Forsaken. Oh, he phased out. When I stepped in there, this is like a safe zone, so the mobs phased out. Now I'm at Forsaken High Command. So we ended up getting about a third of the way through. There's a flight path.
Speak quickly.
Says, show me where I can fly.
What would you ask of death?
Weird that they took a moment like that. Here's a couple dudes. This is Lady Sylvanas Windrunners here as part of a campaign. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a phased area because I think it changes the more that you do. Like, this is a heavy storyline that they completely changed for Cataclysm, which we will not be doing until Cataclysm, but it's really very cool. And it's phased because Lady Sylvanas Windrunner is still the leader of the Forsaken in this kind of alternate timeline where we have a bunch of fallen humans. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching, listening, and tuning in. I don't know what I should make her think. La 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 la. Thanks everybody, I'll see you guys on the next episode of Lord of Warcraft. This one's in the pipe. 5x5.